So Brian, you've had a few days to diagnose last Sunday's game at Northampton. Can you give us your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's still a pretty tough game to to digest. I think my feelings at the end of the game probably the ones I still hold strongest now, and that is we probably let ourselves down in the first half. Just with we did get some unlucky bounces and what have you, but where we really redeemed ourselves with the fight and the spirit and the courage that we showed in the second half, and that was sort of spearheaded with Shane Geraghty's performance, and I think that's pretty well documented. He wasn't too well in the first half. He got cleaned up pretty well by a couple of big shots. They were legal shots, but it really rattled his cage, and he went on to perform very well and really lead our comeback. And had it not been for a TMO call here or there, we might have really turned them over up there, which given the score at half time, we would certainly have taken.
Needs to pick it up. Homer. It's Fenby Hall-Gabba.
All we really needed to do was win the game. Had we done that, it probably would have ranked up there with one of Shane's best performances for the club. But that outcome, even though the outcome wasn't what we wanted, it still shouldn't diminish from the gravity of it or the weight of his performance, because he was instrumental in everything that we did.
Looking ahead, 14 of the starting 15 are going to be here next year, which is a positive. You've got some great players coming in, but it's also good to see the likes of Tommy Homer back from injury as well.
Yeah, one of the real highlights for me from the weekend was to see Tommy Homer back. Alex Lewington got a bump on the head just before half time, and so we were forced to play Tommy a little bit earlier than we were planning. Initially we thought maybe 20 or 30 minutes at the back end of the game, but he got a full 40 minutes under his belt. He looked dangerous. Obviously, we didn't use him as a goal kicker on the weekend, and we probably won't now until next season. But it's just terrific to see him back. He's a very high quality player, and when he gets back and kicking in the groove, he can be a major player for the club and a very influential player in the league.
Boom between the posts. 36-21.
We are doing some rugby, but not a lot of rugby this week. It's more getting the guys into the gym, getting them on cardio bikes, getting them running. The guys that are banged up, they're pretty much in rehab, getting rehab sort of medical services and what have you. And so we just want to be in really good shape for the last two games. So we've got pretty much a 10-day prep now for Gloucester.